this session, we're going to install our listings plugin and take a look at some of the options. The one we're going to use here is free on WordPress.org called Easy Property Listings. When I first started reading about it, I almost didn't choose it because it's actually created for listings in Australia. But after reviewing it quite thoroughly, it looks really nice, even for listings in the United States. Presumably it would work anywhere. And it's a very long list of features, which I'm not going to read through here, because we can go over them in the future sessions. It does also have a number of add-ons that can be purchased. We'll take a look at those later on. Let's install it and get going. And here we are. It says, Welcome to Easy Property Listings 1.1.1. There's some excellent information on what we need to do first. Here are the supported listing types: property, residential, rental, land, rural, commercial, commercial land, and business. Here are instructions on how to add our first listing. They point out that for the listing title, you probably should use the address of the property. There are some instructions here on how to add galleries, and then how to make your galleries look nice. What's interesting is the Realtor is an author in the blog, so we're going to set one of those up first. But here it shows there are some short codes that we can use. Template pricing and home open label options, and there are some great widgets that come with it. Author profiles, and then there's a way to get support, both free and paid. So first, let's create a Realtor. We'll make this Realtor a property lead. There. Now, under Easy Property Listings, let's go to Settings. For now, I'm just going to do Property. We can choose our currency, and as you can see, there are quite a few options. We like the dollar before, we like a thousand separator of a comma, decimal separator of a dot. The location label, we want to call this City, and we'll leave debug off. We're going to skip the bond amount display. Automatically display gallery of attached images on the single property page. I'm going to say yes to this, but I need to come back to it when we actually put a gallery in. Number of columns on the property image gallery, I like 3. And the number of columns on the property features, also 3. Excerpt word length for individual listings, we'll leave it 10. We'll make this one city and zip code. We'll leave this home open, and for this one we'll say price not available. There, and save changes. Now you can see here that we have a property option. This wasn't there before. Once we enabled it in settings, it appeared. Let's take a look at add-ons real quick, and then we'll come back. The first extension option here is actually all of the extensions for $500. That's $50 per extension for 10 of them. That's not too bad, but if you only need one, it might be worth getting just one. There's an option to add awards and achievements. This would be good for awarding realtors. There's a business directory, listing templates, testimonial manager. Advanced mapping is pretty cool. If you have multiple listings, that can be really slick. Staff directory, location profiles, a feed sync, which is great if you're in Australia, and then some other options here for realtors. In our next session, we'll start entering some properties and see how they look on the front of the site. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. Before you do anything else, click on the subscribe button. We also want to hear from you. Do you have any questions? Leave a comment below this video.